We kick off the new year with a couple of new movies, one in theaters and one streaming at home. Here's Sean McBride, the movie guy, with his reviews of the first batch of new movies in the new year.
Okay, two rules. I'm never gonna let you win. And I'm gonna always tell you the truth. Your father is deadbeat. I'll take care of you. Teach you the male sciences.
The Tender Bar is the memoir of a kid growing up on Long Island, New York in the 1970s. He's got a deadbeat dad, so he bonds instead with his uncle Charlie, who's played by Ben Affleck. Those scenes with Affleck are wonderful. Unfortunately, the kid grows up and heads off to college, leaving the uncle behind. And the last half of this movie really meanders, never seems to delve into anything other than the everyday events. This is a very feel-good film with lots of interesting characters, but we've come to expect more thought-provoking work from director George Clooney.
Remember that story that they told us about in training?
About George Washington's first female spy during the Revolution. They called her Agent 355 because they didn't want the world to know her real name.
An elite team of female super spies comes together in The 355. Jessica Chastain, Lupita Nyong'o, Diane Kruger, and Penelope Cruz star in this high-gloss and high-action spy flick. Unfortunately, this overqualified collection of A-list actresses are wasted in a cliched spy flick where the action sequences are pedestrian at best. Still, the actresses do have devoted fan bases who might enjoy watching a girl power spy flick, even if it is a mediocre one.
I like the new team.
We're the 355.
And that's what's new this week of the movies. I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy.
Happy New Year, Sean.
Happy New Year. I wish
And
I
some
came
new
bearing
movies.
better movies.
Okay, so there's some new movies. The Tender Bar with the bartender Ben Affleck is in that
Yes, sir.
movie, right? And it's coming to your home.
It'll be at your home. You can stream it. You can stream it today. So, and this is based on a memoir, and like a lot of personal, life memoirs, they tend to ramble a little bit.
Okay.
And so this one meanders as well. But I gotta say, the beginning of this is pretty good when it's the young boy and his single mom moving back to Long Island, New York, and he's got a deadbeat dad, but he's got an uncle who takes the boy under his wing and wants to teach him about what it is to be a man in the 1970s. And I think Affleck is really, really wonderful here. And I think his relationship with the young boy is really, really nice as well. Unfortunately, the boy grows up. Now he's played by Ty Sheridan. He goes off to college. That stuff is nowhere near as interesting. I mean, Affleck is not in it nearly as much. Maybe that's part of the problem. But it's a lot of, okay, now we're going to, now he's fallen in love with a girl. No, now he's trying to get a job. No, now he's trying to get into college. And none of that really registered with me. But the beginning of this movie is quite good. And I think it's pretty good all the way along. It's directed by George Clooney,
Okay.
who generally makes really good, deep movies. This is just a slight movie. It's fun, it's feel good, it's just only kind of good though.
So what are we rating that out of 10?
I think I gave it 2.5 stars out of 4.
Out of 4?
Yeah, I don't do the 10s.
So okay, so we'll say 2.5 out of 4. So let's go to the next movie, The 355.
Yeah, 355. Basically, this is Jessica Chastain, and she's got a production company called Freckle Films, and she has long been very active, and she wants to make a movie where she and her A-list actress gal pals are going to make an action film, and they're going to go out and just start a franchise where they can have little adventures all the time. This is there are 5 really kick-butt female actresses
Wow.
here, one from every part of the world, so this can play in every part of the world. It's it's meant to be that way so that everyone says, oh yeah, Penelope Cruz, she's a Spanish superstar, it'll play in Europe.
Okay, and that's coming to theaters, so if you guys want to go there, don't call it 355 like I did, it's 355. You want to get a ticket. So is there anything else to look forward to, Sean, coming up?
Well, next week we have Denzel Washington's Tragedy of Macbeth, which is a good film, and we have a new Hotel Transformania.
Wow,
So,
looking forward to that.
good
Well,
stuff.
thanks, Sean. He joins us every Friday to talk about the new movies being released in theaters and home streaming services. Now let's